I'm Telderer. My husband Steve and I bought this farm in '96, so 23 years ago. We had it as a hobby farm for our enjoyment and for raising our meat until about 10 years ago, when we decided to fill a need and raise organically fed pastured animals. We had people that were looking for that, and so we started Telderer's Rainbow's End Family Farm. We do a bunch of heritage chickens for eggs. So what I really like about the heritage breeds is they're kind of an all-purpose. People used to use them for layers, and then if they needed a chicken on a Sunday, they'd process one, and it still was meaty enough that they could use it. In our portable house, we have commercial layers. We had such demand for eggs that it became useful to have them. They lay a lot of eggs in 2 years, about the same as the heritage chickens, but they'll lay them in 3 to 5 years. These birds lay them in 2 years. Then we keep Icelandic sheep with them. The sheep graze, they get shade from the chicken house and from the hay wagon that's pulled behind it, which they need during our hot summers. But they're also a deterrent to predators, so they keep the chickens safe. So we try to do things that are complementary to work well together. By having the sheep and the chickens move around the whole property, they're grazing, which helps the pasture to regrow. They're eating burdock and parsnip and thistle and weeds that we don't want. They're fertilizing the pasture when they're out there. My husband keeps bees. We have hives at the back of our property. We got them because we did not want to have antibiotics in our honey. And that was the general thought that, for colony collapse, you had to feed antibiotics, and that's what everybody told us. But we don't. Then every summer we raise pigs on pasture. And we buy them from a farmer as feeder pigs. And then we have a young woman here who was a woofer at our place last summer who would like to have a farm someday. And she's local, and so she's doing meat rabbits on our property this year. And they're in one of our portable chicken pens on pasture until they're ready to be processed also. It's nice to give someone who would like to farm an opportunity, because the land, the buildings, and the equipment can be really cost prohibitive to people being able to start farming on their own. I was, blessed as a kid, having access to my family's farm and being able to experience things and learn things and try and help with stuff. So many people don't have that nowadays, that I think that WOOF program is a wonderful opportunity for people to be able to connect with the farm, with farmers, with animals, and learn. So I'm thrilled to be able to share that knowledge with other people. A farm is a lot of work, so I love having help on the farm. Having said that, I do try and have people be able to do what they want to do when they're here. If they want to do things with the animals, we'll try and find jobs for that, and try to not have it just be cleaning stalls or weeding or something, although that is all a part of what has to be done on a farm. When we got the Icelandic sheep, we had beautiful fiber that we had spun into yarn. We had socks made, dryer balls, sheepskins, and we didn't really have a spot to display these products, and so we finished the store, and we didn't need all the space, and I'd been paying attention to local artists, so we invited them into the store. So our store's open for about 6 months, over mid-May through early November, Saturdays 9 to 1. People that visit think our farm's kind of a happy place, and that might sound contradictory because you have animals that are being raised for processing, for food, or, as I like to say, for freezer camp. If they weren't being raised for food, there's not a big reason for people to raise the animals. And so I feel that when they're here, they should have as happy, normal, natural life as possible. Eat the best food possible, have the opportunity to eat what they want, varied pastures, freedom to range. I think all that makes them healthier and happier, which, when the time comes to harvest them, I think that'll be healthier for them and in the end healthier for us, the consumer. People will ask if you're certified organic. And we made the decision to not do that because unfortunately it's been made cost prohibitive to small farmers. So we encourage people to come out and visit the farm. We think it's a good thing to know your farmer and be able to actually see where your food comes from and how it was raised.